Hello people, welcome to IWPC 316 here on YouTube, and this is a brand new daily edition of our show where we're going to be just asking one basic question, and with the news that's after breaking from TMC and local news agents for the last couple of days, I think there's only one question on everyone's mind. Brian, has Jack Swagger screwed up his WrestleMania match?
Well, as of 8:29 this morning on, I think we're on Thursday, the latest dirt sheet post is no confirmed word yet on what kind of actions, if any, WWE will take against Jack Swagger as after his arrest on Tuesday. The only thing we've heard is that they were considering booking changes, which can't be good for Swagger. I think Jack fucked up.
Yeah, he did. Like, let's be honest about this. You're 7 weeks out from WrestleMania. This guy's just after coming back from a 6-month hiatus. You have to be given a World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania. We can make all the jokes we want here on this show. I know a lot of other YouTubers and podcasters make jokes about World Heavyweight titles, but it's still a title match at WrestleMania. You're being given that shot, and you're going to drink under the influence, and you're going to have marijuana in the car. Isn't he kind of asking for this?
He was busted leaving the arena. That means he was drinking at the SmackDown taping.
Yeah, well, that's not that bad because a lot of wrestlers drink after the matches, like, but not all of them. Like, most of them have their own buses and stuff like that, or most of them carpool. Like, I mean, you were going to a show, you would drink one night, then I drink the other night, that kind of a thing. But, like, this is just borderline stupidity.
Yeah.
But here's another thing that's after crossing my mind. Was Jack Swagger ratted out?
It makes you wonder where the person riding along with him in all this is, or, because surely he's got somebody on the road with him that rides with him, shares rides. I mean, he can't be that big a loner. I mean, have Zeb ride with him.
No, because apparently JBL is going to climb a mountain at the weekend, so I said Seb and JBL were catching up backstage after SmackDown.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I wish it was different.
Well, I go back to the point that just make there. Do you think he was ratted out?
No, I don't. I mean, I see a lot of people saying that nothing's going to happen to Jack Swagger, and for a little bit I can see that because nobody's running for Senate right now. Weed is not that big a deal on the wellness policy. What is it, Cameron of the Funkadelics got a DUI not too long ago, and nothing happened to her. So, I mean, she even lied to the police and tried to bribe her way out of it. So, I mean, if she still has her job, I think Jack will be okay.
Yeah. I just think that this was a stupid thing for Jack Swagger to do.
Yeah.
Will he pay for it after WrestleMania? If he does the fight and he gets to WrestleMania, will he still pay for this in the long run?
I'm sure. I'm sure there'll always be a little bit of doubt. But it kind of goes back to the Rob Van Dam Sabu incident. Rob Van Dam was WWE champion and got caught with weed. And, they fired Sabu and ended up stripping the titles off of Rob Van Dam. So I think he may have got suspended for a couple weeks. I can't remember.
And the final question I want to ask on this debut edition, should this be worked into a storyline?
Of course. Go for it. They're wanting to get edgier. Go for it. So, I mean, hell, have Del Rio, say he called the cops on Swagger. I mean, there's 150 different ways you could go.
Yeah.
So it's just going to take some creative booking. Or just don't acknowledge it and, fine them backstage $100,000.
But the worst thing then about not acknowledging it is that the Crow, like with the internet today, like this is after blowing up. It's like when Randy Orton came back. He came back into a marked territory, but when he went back to Chicago for the first time, he got so much abuse off the Crow. I think this is how WWE showed that they're moving in a new direction. Let's embrace what's after happening in real life. Like they're going on about the Seth Godin guy is supposed to be touching real life issues. Then why not just have Jack Swagger come out and say that marijuana wasn't mine, that it was planted there by a dirty Mexican. Yeah, I'm not being racist, people. I'm just saying that's what Jack Swagger should say.
Yeah. Go for it.
Well, thank you, B, for listening to our first edition of Daily Questions here on the IWPC 316 on YouTube.